Hello, I'm Mr. Luna, and today I will be introducing the trumpet to you today. The trumpet is part of the brass wind family, and it is best known for its strong and bright sound. It's commonly used in genres of music, including classical, pop, salsa, and of course jazz. So starting off, we're going to go ahead and just kind of learn the parts of the trumpet. Okay, so first and foremost is the mouthpiece, which is removed, and we'll talk a bit more about the mouthpiece in a second. But we have the mouthpiece that gets put into the receiver, our lead pipe. And then from there we have our valves. Okay, these are also known as piston valves. These piston valves change the direction of our air to change the notes, and again, we'll talk about that in a bit. From there we have the bell, which is where the sound comes out once you started playing the instrument, okay? And now, unlike most instruments, this putting together this instrument when you're getting ready to play is quite easy. There's only really two parts to it, which again is the body, or just the trumpet itself, and of course the mouthpiece, which is what you play with, okay? Now, holding the horn, again, requires just two hands. We only have two hands. But our left hand holds the trumpet, okay? This is the main holder of the trumpets. Two fingers wrap around the valve casings. The valve casings are where the valves are stored, and then the thumb goes behind it. So you kind of grip it like this with three fingers, okay? Your ring finger here goes into the hole, and then the pinky kind of goes wherever you feel comfortable. Some people put it under the valve casing underneath the tubing, some here. It's kind of a free-for-all, wherever feels more comfortable. Me personally, I like to have it there. Just feels comfortable for me. Right hand is the hand that is used to control the valves. Okay, hand goes on top. So if you're looking at your right hand, okay, the first finger closest to your thumb is finger 1, finger 2, and then finger 3. Pinky isn't used to actually operate the trumpet. What it does do is it rests on top of this finger ring here. So again, placing your fingers on top, 1, 2, and 3, 1 being closest to you. 1, 2, 3, pinky finger rests there. Okay? So now, creating a sound. When creating a sound on the trumpet, we do what's called buzzing. Buzzing is basically putting your lips together and having the sound air come out through a small stream in your what's called an aperture, or a hole that you create with your lips. And when you do that, your lips start to vibrate. From there, you add the mouthpiece, and the mouthpiece will then give you a buzz when you do that. And of course, from there, you add it into the trumpet, into the receiver, and play a note. Now, of course, you want to be able to play multiple notes on like you would on any particular instrument, and these valves help you create those notes. These valves, when they're pressed, lengthen the overall size of the trumpet. So when you're not pressing any of the valves, the air goes through the lead pipe, shoots through here, and then continues into this tube here, and then right back out. So in theory, all you're doing is just straight through the trumpet. Okay? But from there, each of these valves controls where that air is going to go, or how long the air has to travel in order to create a different sound. And that's created again by adding more tubing to the trumpet. When you press down the second valve key here, it opens up and makes the air go through this small tube here. If you press the first valve, it'll make it go through this tube here. The third valve, it'll make it go through here. As you notice, each valve, the length is different. Shortest, medium, longest. And then from there, by creating different combinations, we make the trumpet even longer. Okay, there's a total of 7 combinations when it comes to playing trumpet. You have open, second, first, 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 1 and 3, and then 1, 2, 3. By using those variety of combinations, we're then able to get through all the different notes in the musical, all the musical notes as such. You're able to play through all 12 tones within the notes. Now, for a brass instrument, in order to be able to play all those 3 notes, we actually have to also not just press the vowels down, but we also have to change our embouchure, or the aperture, again, that space that is created when you're playing the instrument. We have to tighten it up or loosen it in order to get to the different notes. Of course, when you loosen the buzz, the notes go lower. When you tighten them up, they go higher. This is demonstrated here by simply not pressing anything and being able to change the notes just with my lips. All that is done by tightening and loosening what we call our embouchure. Okay, so using the tightening and loosening of our embouchure plus the valve combination, again, will allow us to play through all those different notes. Okay, and again, once you put it all together, then you're able to play a variety of different notes. The great thing about this particular instrument and most brass instruments is that you have a wide range of notes that you'll be able to play from low all the way to high. Again, the tighter you're able to get the aperture or the embouchure, the higher the notes. There really is no distinct cap for how many notes you can play higher as you go, but it does get to a point where it just becomes too tight and you're not able to get the air through. So, but we'll discuss that more once class starts. The last thing I want to talk about is just being able to actually produce the sound is by using your air. We will learn how to take nice deep breaths and be able to power the instruments. Again, air is like the gasoline of a car. You can't make the car go anywhere if it doesn't have any gas. You can't make the instrument play if you don't put any air into it. All right. Hope you enjoyed this demonstration of trumpet, and I hope you look forward to playing it soon. Take care.